welcome back. In today's video, we are going to cover one of the most important topic, that is integers. So in this video, we will do these topics. So the first is introduction to integers, then representation of integers on the number line, then comparison of integers and addition and subtraction of integers using number line. So first we will understand what is an integer or what are integers. So before starting integers, let us just have a quick review on natural numbers and whole numbers. So natural numbers are the numbers which starts from 1. We always denote the natural number by capital N. So natural number starts from 1 and goes till infinity. Now whole numbers. We denote the whole numbers by capital W, and whole numbers always starts from 0. So whole numbers 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on. So natural numbers are also called counting numbers or positive numbers. So we can see that natural numbers starts from 1 but whole numbers starts from 0. So all the natural numbers are whole numbers, but all the whole numbers are not natural numbers. But what about that if you will get any negative number? You all must have seen the numbers carry a negative sign. For example, the temperature of a place is -2 degrees Celsius at night and 23 degrees Celsius during the day. So this means -2 degrees Celsius means that the temperature goes below the 0 degree Celsius. That's why we use this negative sign here. So if this is 0, if the temperature goes below 0 degree Celsius, so we will use minus sign, and 23 degrees Celsius means that the temperature is above 0 degree Celsius. So temperature can be represented by using negative and positive sign. Similarly, the floors of a building, for example, if these are the floors, if this is the ground floor, then this will be first floor, this will be our second floor and this will be third floor. Okay, if we will number them, the ground floor we can number 0, first floor can be named as 1, 2 and 3. But what about that if there will be floors below the ground floor, or we call it basement or underground? Okay, so this floor, if we have to represent this floor, basement, by the number, then we can use -1. Okay, then it will be represented as -1. If there is one more floor, then it will be -2. Okay, you all must have seen these type of number inside the lift also. You all have experience of lift. So inside the lift also you must have seen these type of buttons. If you have to go to the third floor, then you will press 3. But if you have to go to the basement, then you will press these negative numbers. So we can see integers in our real life also. So in our real life, there are many situations which are just opposite of each other. And for them, we can use this plus sign and minus sign. For example, profit and loss are just opposite of each other. So if there is profit of rupees 5,000, then we can use plus sign, plus 5,000. But if there is a loss of rupees 5,000, then we will use negative sign, minus 5,000. Okay. Similarly, if you will deposit some amount, if you will deposit rupees 500 in your bank account, So this means this amount will be added to your bank account. So for this we will use plus sign. But if you will withdraw the amount, suppose you withdraw rupees 1000 from your bank account. So this means this much of amount will get reduced from your bank account. So that's why we will use minus sign. So minus 1000. Okay. Similarly, our earnings and income will be represented by using plus sign, and our expenditure or our spendings will be represented by using negative sign. One more example. For example, the height of a place is above the sea level. Then for that we can use plus sign. Or if the height of a place is below the sea level, then for this we will use negative sign. So similarly, there are many more situations in our real life where we can use these signs, this plus and minus sign, or we can find integers in our real life. Okay. Now let us understand the concept of integers by using a number line. Here I have already drawn a line. Then mark the center of the line and write 0 over here. Then mark some points at equal distance. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and this write infinity. And towards left also mark some points at equal distance. Then write all the positive numbers to the right of this 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and so on. And to the left of the 0, write the negative numbers. -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7 and this will go till infinity. Okay. This means all the numbers which are to the right of the 0, these all will be our positive numbers. Positive numbers. And the numbers which are to the left of the 0, these all will be considered as negative numbers. Negative numbers. 0 is neither positive nor negative. So these all are negative numbers or negative integers. These all are positive numbers or positive integers. Okay. Now from 0 till infinity. So these all are whole numbers. We can use the sign W. And inside these whole numbers, the numbers from 1 till infinity or the positive numbers, also known as natural numbers, we can use n for this. Now these numbers are negative numbers. So these all the numbers, these negative numbers, 0 and positive numbers together are known as integers, or we will use the symbol Z for this. For integers we use capital Z. This means integers are the collection of negative numbers, 0 and positive numbers together are called integers. Okay. So on the number line, so all the numbers which are to the right of the 0 are greater than 0. And the number which are to the left of the 0, these numbers -1, -2, -3 and so on, these all the numbers are less than 0. For example, if -3 and 0, then 0 will be greater. Okay. And if we will take +3 and 0, so 3 will be greater. So all the positive numbers are greater than 0, negative numbers are less than 0. As we will move rightwards, the value of integers increases. As we will move leftwards, the value of the integers will decrease. And to rightwards, it will increase. Okay. This symbol for increasing, this symbol is for decreasing. Following examples will make this concept more clear. For example, we have to compare 4 and minus 1. So first we will mark it on the number line. This one is 4 and this one is minus 1. So now we will check that which number is to the right of the another number. So from 4 and minus 1, we can see that 4 is to the rightwards of minus 1. So 4 will be greater. Similarly, minus 2 and minus 5. Now this one is minus 2 and this one is minus 5. So from these two numbers, which number is to the right side? Minus 2 is to the right side of minus 5. So that's why minus 2 will be greater. Okay. Now minus 7 and minus 11. So this one is minus 7 or minus 11 will be somewhere this side. So we can see that minus 7 is to the right of minus 11. So that's why minus 7 will be greater than minus 11. Next is 13 and minus 25. So on the number line, 13 will be to the right side and minus 25 will be somewhere to the left side. So we can see that 13 is a positive integer or it is to the right of minus 25. So it will be greater. Now from 4 and 0. 4 will be somewhere here and 0 is here. So 4 is to the rightwards of 0. So 4 will be greater. So now the next is minus 27 and minus 31. If this is the number line, so on this number line, if this is 0, so both the numbers will be to the left side. If this is minus 27, minus 31 will be this side. Now we will check that which number is to the right side. So from minus 31 and minus 27, we can see that minus 27 is to the right of minus 31. So that's why it will be greater. Okay. Now similarly, we can take one more example. For example, minus 8 and minus 5. And we have to check which one is greater. So again, draw the number line. If this is 0, the minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5 will be somewhere here and minus 8 this side. Now we will check that which number is to the right side. So we can see that minus 5 is to the right of minus 8. So that's why minus 5 will be greater. So I hope that now you understood how to compare the numbers using number line. Okay, and the concept behind this. Now we will move on to the next concept, that is addition and subtraction of integers using number line. So these are some examples. Now we will learn how to solve them by using number line. So the first is 3 plus 4. Okay, so first of all here I have drawn a line and I have marked 0 also. So to the right side write the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and so on. And to the left side minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4 and so on. Now we have to add 3 and 4. So first we will go to the 3. I have marked 3 here. Now we have to add, and whenever we have to add, we will shift rightwards on the number line. And we have to add 4. So 4 jumps to the right side of 3. 1, 2, 3 and 4. And finally we will reach at 7. So our answer will be 3 plus 4, 7. So whenever we have to add, we will shift rightwards. Whenever we have to subtract, we will shift leftwards on the number line. Now the second one is minus 3 plus 4. So first of all, we will write down the numbers. If this is 0, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And to the left side, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5 and so on. So we will write only required numbers. Now we have to add 4 in minus 3. So first of all, we will jump on to the first number. So it is minus 3. Now we have to add. This means we will take 4 steps towards the right of minus 3. We will shift rightwards. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. And we will reach at 1. So answer will be 1. Similarly, now third one is 4 less than minus 2. So first of all, again we will write the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. And to this side minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5 and minus 6. And so on. Now 4 less than minus 2 means first of all we will mark this minus 2 on the number line. This I have marked. Now less than means subtraction. So we will shift to the left side, leftwards on the number line by 4 steps. So 1 jump, 2 jump, 3 jump and 4 jump. So finally we reach at minus 6. So 4 less than minus 2 will be equal to minus 6. Now the next is 3 more than minus 1. So more than means plus, or we will shift rightwards on the number line. Now first of all, mark the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 and to the left side negative numbers minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5 and so on. Now 3 more than minus 1. So the first number we will mark, it will be minus 1. Now more than means we will take 3 jumps rightwards. Okay. After minus 1, 3 jumps. 1 jump, 2 jump and 3 jump. So in 3 jumps we reach at 2. So this means our answer will be 2. 3 more than minus 1 will be 2. So whenever you have to add, always remember we will shift rightwards. Whenever you have to subtract, shift leftwards. Next is minus 2, minus 5. Now again mark the numbers minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, minus 7 and this side positive numbers. Now first thing is to mark minus 2 on the number line. So I have marked minus 2. Now after minus 2, minus 5, we have to subtract 5. This means we will shift leftwards on the number line by 5 jumps. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. We will take 5 jumps and when we took 5 jumps, we reached at minus 7. So minus 2, minus 5, it will be equal to the minus 7. So I hope that now this concept of addition and subtraction of integers using number line will be clear to you. In my next video, I will explain how to add or subtract integers without using number line. So friends, if you like this video, then please share it and subscribe to my channel for more videos and also press the bell icon for getting the notifications of my latest videos. See you in another video with a new concept. Till then,